All right, everybody. This is it. Division 3 in the NA divisions here. It's going to be a good night. We almost have everybody, so it should be pretty fun. We're going to have Ward's on the mic with me tonight. Do a little live sound check, so.
Hey.
Hey, all right. Sounds great.
Yeah, no, I paid a lot of money for this voice.
Boom.
I'm glad to join you. It was out of nowhere. I was told to use. We need someone. Oh, let me turn my. Hold on.
There we go. Vroom, vroom. Gets extra intense. It's like he's at the races. He's down at the track. I don't know. We'll ask him.
Yeah.
What's the proper pronunciation of your name?
Yeah, I heard you messing it up yesterday. It really made me angry. So it's Wardes.
Oh, Wardes. Okay, cool.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding about being angry. The only thing I get angry about is cars that have bad paint schemes. So everyone out there, just be conscious of that. Next, if you're racing and I'm commentating, I'll make fun of your cars. All right.
Well, there's definitely going to be some of it. You have enough people.
Yeah, but I am pretty. Yeah, it's a pretty common I mean, it's not a mispronunciation. It's a name, right? So a lot of people.
It's hard to know. Yeah. That's why I asked.
Especially from back in the old days when it was like Wares. You remember Wares? I don't know how long you've been around the PC culture.
Yep, of course.
But yeah, so some people are like, oh, it's just like, it must be a reference to getting illegal
I haven't thought of that
programs.
in so long. That's crazy.
Right? Yeah.
Wares.
That's a
Wares
time
sites,
capsule.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm looking forward to watching the racing in Division 3.
Yeah, we're just, you know the deal. We're waiting for these stuck checks. I think everybody is getting squared away. They can't. Lanatron sounds like a robot. Nobody can understand him. This is fun.
Yeah. And that's funny. I made the mistake. I thought Dizzy Funk was a British guy because I wasn't like paying attention to.
The
Discord.
Switched around. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. What was his name again?
Joey's one of the British guys, and Rosso commentates too sometimes. He's British also.
Right on.
Yeah. I had an Irish guy. Genesis is Irish. He commentated with me over the weekend, I think. Okay, we're finally getting the stuck checks in here.
Nice. I like that. It's more spread out amongst the crew. Makes it fun. Get to know everyone a little more.
Exactly. I was just gonna say it's cool for the stream too because they kind of.
Yeah, everyone brings something to the table. So we're just doing stuck checks again. This is the second one.
I think this is the first one. I don't know if we finally.
Oh yeah, I think it might be the first one.
Keeping everything crossed here. It's been good to us so far this week. I don't want to jinx anything.
You know, it's a really good method to do stuck checks. I like that. I haven't seen it. I haven't been in many leagues or anything, but it's definitely a good idea. And especially the whole, it's like a dress rehearsal for the first corner, which is also really good.
That's exactly that we discovered right away. I'm like, well, you know what, group.
It's like the racing equivalent of dry humping. You just. No consequences. Just go in and do your best.
Absolutely. And a big thing too is obviously standing starts a lot of people aren't used to. And so you don't really get to experience that too much anyway, so you might as well get a couple of those in.
Exactly.
Just because it's a little different.
And we got some interesting cars. I see Lamborghini, I see Jaguar. It's definitely more spread out than I think it was in Division 1.
Yeah, or especially last night where we just had like oh no, yeah, Division 1 was all the McLarens, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a McLaren spec show. And I wasn't invited.
That was crazy, yeah.
I couldn't afford the McLaren F1. We were racing with a bunch of rich millionaire jerks. Yeah. And I was stuck with my NSX.
These ballers are just going, what's up?
I know. Well, at least my car, remember Avengers 1? Tony Stark got on an NSX at the end? I'm Tony Stark. We'll go with that.
I was pulling for you. I think we're getting set back up. We just think hopefully Grove could get a reset and be good. Then we'll get into race number 1. The drill 3 races. What are we doing? 7 laps again tonight, I think. It's good old track. We've seen this last turn now 3 nights in a row. It hasn't failed.
Yeah, I've gotten some good time in it because I may do the European race tomorrow,
Yeah.
if slot
Well.
permitting. In case anyone doesn't want to show up, I'll totally take your place. But yeah, I gotten accustomed to the track a little more. When I first ran it, it was one of the Nations Cup races early on, and it was in a Porsche, I think the 911, and yeah, it was just so tough, and I didn't want to, because everyone has their bad tracks, and this one was a bad track for me, or like one of the bad tracks for me for a while until I really spent the time, and it really is getting used to running over the curves in a certain way, and really taking advantage of the curbing.
Absolutely. And that's like a lot of every track, right? It's just time put in. How many hours do you really have?
There are those crazy paradigm shift moments where you're like, wow, I can use that part of the track more,
yeah.
And so on. So there's a lot of that going on.
Because you're just like, whoa, how did I go so fast through there?
Yeah, sometimes you surprise yourself, and that's really fun too.
All right.
So who are you riding along with? Anyone yet right now? We're still on the intro screen from what I can see.
Yep. I think we're just waiting for
qualifying to start. Yeah.
Groove.
So
yeah, well, Groove was stuck, or Grove. I'm sorry. I don't know if he's back in yet. He's not back in yet. And then Lana's trying to fix his mic so everyone can hear him, right? So that's what we're waiting for.
Yeah, having slight issues with someone. So the race director's mic is...
Yeah, the race director's mic is acting weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, if Grove, what we do is we just give him, you get 2 tries. You get stuck, we reset everything. If you get stuck again, is what it is.
Yeah.
It happens. And it's so random. It'll just be one person randomly here and there.
Yeah, that's one thing I've been kind of wondering about with Discord is like how the consistency with the voice quality is.
Well, Discord's pretty good. I don't know what
the
problem is.
Good lick tonight, racers.
I'm sure. I'm trying to let us know what's going on.
Yeah, just waiting on the word for qualifying to start.
It always comes after after the stuck check once they come out of it, because it just resets all the times in case people did a lap.
Yeah. So I just, to speak in terms of what I've been doing lately in GT Sport is I got my alternate account set up for UK.
Oh, okay.
And it's called GTV _Juarez _EU. Just, to try and eliminate confusion. Yeah. Sorry, say it again.
I say you're going after him.
Yeah, I'm going after those replays. Yeah. If you want to, usually the fastest times, well, it's kind of track dependent, but it seems like the C races are dominated by Europe for whatever reason.
It's interesting tech. You gotta do that to get the replays.
Oh yeah, I mean, you got to look at a really good stats website that I found recently is JasonGuernsey.net. I'll post a link to it in the Twitch chat. It's have you seen this? Have you heard of this?
I don't think so.
It's the stats website for GT Sport, and it lets you see the breakdowns of of everything, as far as you can see the leaderboards for the daily races remotely anytime you want. You can check out any region. It classifies. It brings all 3 regions into one master leaderboard, which is really cool too.
Mm-hmm. Hey, all that information is huge.
Yeah, it's really cool. Really cool.
Analyze it up. What's up, Destiny? Just trying to get started here.
And you race yourself too, right? Don't you, Dizzy?
Sometimes I get in there. A lot of times this takes up most of my time, and I don't get to race in these races, so
yeah.
But there'll be other things, like I want to do that Tollgate tournament. I could do that because we're just going one at a time, and I could just not, I could stream through the couple minutes of my lap,
Yeah.
It's not the same as actually sitting here for 10 minutes at a time. It's too hard. I can't stream and race at the same time.
Yeah, I do that a lot on my YouTube.
I'm terrible at it.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird. I mean, it's definitely not recommended for performance. It's you don't want to think about what you're going to be saying as you're going into a turn.
Yeah, if you could do it, I mean, man, that's awesome. More power to you. But I just go dead silent, and then, or if I'm conscious of that and do talk, then I'm not focused, and I'll
I talk on the straights. I try to at least. Sometimes if I'm leading or something, or if just I'm by myself, then I can talk more as well. But it can throw you off your game, that's for sure. I remember I did it during one race. It was a Laguna Seca. It was a Laguna Seca endurance race. It was like 3 hours, and I was in a 787B Mazda.
Okay.
And I was trying to talk while racing.
The classic.
Fell apart.
Let's do it up.
All right, so qualifying is going to start pretty soon or now?
Yep, I think now once everyone exits the track.
Oh, yeah. I thought they did a stuck check, but they're on their way.
Yeah, that was the stuck check, so they're... Grove's still stuck. I don't know what happened, man. It's so random.
So, yeah, just let me know who you're riding on board with, and I'll try to keep more or less with you.
Yeah, exactly. And also, sometimes it's cool just to see if there's anything else
definitely.
close to let me know and just be like, oh, battle between 6 and 7. Like, oh, shit.
Yep, definitely.
Okay. Grove's literally stuck. He's still out there. They're going to have to tow his car.
Grove?
Poor guy. It's the worst, man. You're like practicing, right? You get hype.
Oh, yeah. So, hey, Brilliance. This is Juarez.
You know what's so great what you just did? Everyone did that to Bill Lance the first night of his racing, and I'm like, what?
Brilliance?
Yeah, and I go.
It's like the most
Brilliance,
condescending, or it's like the most egotistical name you could possibly have.
It's just so funny. And then I was like, what if it's Bill Lance, guys? And the next day he's like, actually, yeah, it is.
Just call me Brilliance. Pure Brilliance.
Sorry about that. Sometimes I might get slow because I'm like drifting away from it to pick something up. Or
how's my quality, everyone, on Twitch? Should I turn myself down? Should I?
Pretty good. Because I can kind of control your volume, so it's like as long as you're good.
All right, cool. Fire Marshal Bill. Yeah. Damn, that's a throwback. And now I know how old Intergalactic Gentleman is.
Well, we call Fire Marshal Bill because he's a fireman.
Fire Marshal Billance.
Yep.
Fire Marshal Bill Lance.
All right. Wow, yep. Cool.
Qualifying's going on.
Oh man, what is this? Is not the right
I'm gonna go out there and set some laps real quick, all right?
Yeah. We got 20 minutes on the clock. Foxtrot and the Aston Martin. You know he loves that thing. Yolan, freaking crazy looking. Oh man, right into the wall.
Yeah. First out, the guy who wants it the most. Usually the guy that goes out first is just like chomping at the bit, really excited. ADR Foxtrot is that person.
Oh yeah.
He means business. He's cutting through the fog like a San Francisco nightmare.
How do you say that? Mojo?
Mojob.
Yeah.
Oh, Mojelb. Mojibler.
Yeah.
Sounds like Thor's new weapon. It's a pretty cool name.
Oh yeah,
It's a strong name.
Yeah, I know
like
what you're talking about. Yeah. Whoa. Nice cut there in the grass. This is gonna be fun.
Ooh, yeah. So Yeller just threw his way on past Mojelb, and he's having trouble with the Porsche. Yeah.
Outlap. These guys are racing hard. I like it.
At this point, you're probably going to want to just hold back, wait for traffic to go by, and try to get a good run in clean air. But he's really being stubborn. He's staying in there, and he's in between two cars.
It's a great place to start at your first qualifying.
Maybe he's just trying to get a reconnaissance lap going, feel out the track a little bit. That's what I would tell my crew chief if I was him.
Maybe he
crew chief is yelling at me. Chill, bro. I'm just trying to get a reconnaissance. I'm trying to get information on our enemy right now.
Exactly. Taz got the initial D.
Oh yeah, that is cool. I like the yeah. That's delivering some tofu right now.
All right.
In the mountains.
Midnight
Yeah,
also
that would
in
be
the
cool.
Aston.
I would like to see a toge track in GT.
Oh
That would be
man,
awesome.
just give us the track creator back.
Yeah, that'd be cool too. So yeah, I'm definitely liking the variety of cars. We have Mazdas.
Porsche.
We have 2 types of Porsches.
Suicidal has a matching paint job.
Cayman and the detuned 911, is it? Maybe. No, it's a Cayman as well.
Another Aston, man. A lot of Astons.
Just has a wing. Yeah, a lot of Astons. The Corvette.
Yeah.
Corvettes, I have a soft spot in my heart for Corvettes always.
Yeah.
But I don't have a soft spot for that livery, you know.
Yes, I was gonna say you're into that. The GTA.
It looks like a punk rocker's backpack or something.
It's custom.
I like the creativity. I'm not dissing.
Yeah, you all are has the same like matching scheme there.
Yeah, and the times are coming in. First lap so far is low, or in the 30s, really close between Foxtrot and Jova. 30.713 and 30.756 respectively. And then after that, 31s, 33s. But it's early in this qualifying. Still have how many time with the times?
16
what are we looking at as far as time?
21 seconds.
16 minutes, yeah.
Yep, 20 minutes. It's good. We used to do 30 minutes, but so many people just pulled over or kind of.
Yeah, no, 15 is a good sweet spot. Yeah. I don't like how they do it in the FI races. 9 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever is not enough. Especially, I mean, it is for certain tracks, but if it's a long lap, yeah, 10 minutes is burned up fast.
Yeah, this definitely 3 sprint races definitely lets you get more settled.
Another good thing about this is that there's no tire wear.
Yes, absolutely.
Don't have to worry about tire wear. It is interesting to me though, the racing hard tires, they definitely took a little bit for me to really get comfortable pushing them with on, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because these kind of cars I'm used to driving on sports softs.
Yeah.
Not to say that I'm like better on sports softs. It's not the case. Racing hards are definitely stickier totally and that's better. It's just like, wow, I was surprised because I was still kind of driving it and trying to drive it as smoothly as it were on sports softs, which is not the fastest way to go. There's a lot more you can do to push. In regards to the F1 at least, NSX was just, it was straight lines.
Yeah, the racing tires are just different, even though, like you're saying, even though it's hard to soft, it's still a racing tire. It's way more grip. When we were doing, actually today, we were testing out some for the Toge tournament stuff on sports softs, and it's just totally different on the, especially in Horse Thief. You know, you can easily just brake if you don't have real good throttle control. You're not being super careful.
And Lunatic Punk sits at 130.1.
All right.
So he's really getting the fire going now. Let's see how everyone else responds.
Foxtrot will be coming in. Oh, into the grass. These last 2 turns will get you.
You know, it's what seems like a useless graphic to me is a circle map in live timing. Like, where is that ever going to be good?
Cool. Yeah, I don't know.
It does look cool. It looks like I would like to have that as some trippy wall clock.
Exactly.
You know? That'd be fun.
It's like a rain meter thing.
That's a good idea. I'm going to steal that from you. I'm going to make a wall clock, and each number is going to be like a different race of cars, famous race cars number.
There it is.
Yeah. But now I'm looking at the course map. Everyone's spread out a lot more.
Yeah, finally. Ooh, a 129.5. So he's pushing.
Nice. We're really cutting through this fog.
Yep.
I am obsessed with fog. This is a Silent Hill track.
Brazil, clean car. Repping some GTSRL logos there.
Ooh.
I like it.
Suicidal. Or Suicidal Street.
Yeah. Couldn't get that other eye.
He just went off track. This car's suicidal.
Ruined for him.
Doesn't want to stay on track.
Yeah, I think that is his name. He just misspelled it there in Discord.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna say every name is exact. You know, I'm like every time I pull up onto a card in real life, it has a weird license plate. First thing we do is pronounce it as is, and then we try to figure it out. You know.
I do that all the time.
128 is possible.
Oof, he's crushing it.
Lunatic Punk.
Yeah, he's killing it.
It's got lunatic speed in that Mazda. What color would you call that? That's like
seafoam green.
Seafoam green.
No, yeah.
Maybe a turquoise actually. I think.
Oh, turquoise.
Kind of reminds me of
no, turquoise is
Patronus green, but not as. I think it's seafoam green could work too. It's a little dirty in the rear. It looks like someone gave him a little left tap
yeah.
earlier or something, or maybe spun backwards into a wall. Who knows? But Sharpshooter is just starting on the start-finish straight. He's gonna get his next lap in. He's pretty close to. Oh no, he's a full second, 1 second. Yeah, and some change off of. So Lunatic Punk has that 129 flat. Sharpshooter has a 130.3. And then and then going to number 10 is with 133.5.
Yeah, Lunatic is crushing it.
Nice. Someone has Division 2 or higher ambitious.
He's ready.
I like the new format that the guys have come up with. For promotion and relegation. It's pretty awesome. Should be interesting.
Yeah, I think it's going to work really nice.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, for the viewer that's not maybe in the league, they're changing the structure as far as how people in the different divisions kind of get promoted or relegated down or whatever.
Between the series,
kind of increase. Yeah, they tweaked it. So that's what racing organization is all about: tweaking until someone's pissed off, and then.
Oh yeah, well you try stuff. You see, it didn't work as intended. We were like, okay, wait, this isn't gonna work right. We don't, when new guys come in that are a lot better, they have to start in the way back and then work their way up. It would take freaking 3 months later to get to Division 1, or you know what I mean. It's too much, and also when people just leave, it leaves these weird holes and stuff like that. And so I think it's better to reseed everybody and keep the competition close.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
And also, I think, like I was saying the other day, it's fun for people in between series when they join to know like where they stand on that time trial thing. They can practice at any point to try to qualify for the next series.
So now we're coming up on 10 minutes, and just to notify everyone again, this is Bordes. I'm on Reddit as well. I'm an 8-year Redditor. If you go to my username, it's just the same as it is here, and my PSN, it's all the same. Bordes. You can find me on the Reddits. I mostly talk about Formula One. I usually just go into the Formula One subreddit, and that's most of my time spent. I'm a huge Formula One nerd.
Hey man, that's cool.
It's my favorite. I also love all racing and Gran Turismo. Esports, even though I'm hesitant to use that term sometimes.
Esports.
But yeah, I like sim racing and all that stuff too. So, going back to the timing, it's pretty much still the same at the front. Foxtrot is in 5th, holding steady with this 130.
Pretty close.
0.6.
Second to 6th.
Yeah, the spread from 5 to 1. It's pretty close until you get to Lunatic. Representing Brazil, or not, you never know these days. There's so many chameleons on GT Sport, people that I think are from one country, then I talk to them, and they're like, no, I'm actually from,
Man,
I'm not Brazilian, I'm American, and you have a Brazilian account. Yeah. Like, Hellsfire, he's a pretty prominent racer on GT Sport races. He does the FIA races a lot. He's actually from Brazil, but his main account was registered in the US, so he's forced to stick with that. But that's it. That's neither here nor there. I'm captivated by the Blancpain livery on Jova's Lamborghini. It's pretty sweet. And he's on a pretty good lap right now,
Oh,
so.
yeah. Chilling on 3, man. USA here can't break into the top 3.
Yeah, and looking at the sectors, Lunatic's the only one in the 27s in Sector 2. Pretty good time. That's a really good Sector 2.
Yeah, it's the 2.5 up on Sharpshooter's crazy.
Java doesn't improve his time.
Will there be any snipes at the last minute?
Usually is. That's what we want to see.
Man.
But it's difficult, especially when you know, the more you want it, typically the less you're going to be able to kind of. You got to be loose in a certain sense to really perform in qualifying. If you try too hard, overdriving becomes your enemy. And it's really easy to overdrive.
Yeah, you can't let the pressure get to you. So same thing happens last lap.
And this hairpin is really super tricky. It's just, I think, to me, it's one of the worst corners in the game. That's fictional.
The bank?
Yeah, just in the sense that it's just so. No, I mean, like, it's just so super unrealistic. Like, that would never happen.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. That's why I love it. It's like,
yeah, no, I definitely enjoy it.
Flying into it.
But it's one of the worst corners in terms of like really understanding it and getting it down in reverse.
In reverse is weird. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all about getting the inside and just running over the inside concrete as much as possible because there's no penalty that you're gonna gain from it. And also,
guys pulled over. They're good with their time.
Right. So riding on with Jova in the first corner, staying as far left as possible, running over the curving. He did that on the inside pretty well. But he didn't seem to carry enough speed on exit. And then this is a really tricky section, the left-hander, because you want to. It's really easy to slow down too much here.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get back on the throttle, it seems like the exit there is a lot tighter than it is, and it's not. It can be deceptive. And the car, this track's undulating in really weird ways. So in reverse, it's a really huge challenge.
Yeah.
Because it's very deceptive as far as like what your balance of your car actually is, or where the load is coming from.
Strange angles and.
Yeah. So it's really cool. In that sense, it's very puzzling when you're trying to extract time. And then going into this fast downhill kind of left, right. You run over that curve as much as possible. Oh, they're running yeah, I forgot that this was the different version.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this part. Now I know.
Yep. You just come right around. Oh, penalty.
And that last corner, that's really tricky too, because you want to set up for it. When you're going into it, you kind of want to stay more to the left so you can get a better exit, but you don't want to compromise too much speed as well. Very challenging. And Lunatic Punk seems to have gotten it down pat because he's now in the 28th.
Yeah.
Finishing it off. Still got time. We got 4 minutes left, but let's see. He's still out there. Let's see if he wants to get even faster.
That penalty thing is very random. It doesn't always show. It just does it sometimes.
The penalty?
Yeah. Jova showing.
Yeah, the
3-second penalty.
Chat. I see it. But yeah, we're coming up on this bank turn again. It's just the profile is so strange. I can't imagine.
Great. All the G-force you hit it with, it'd be great.
But that's the cool thing about getting to design any track you want, right? Like back in GT6, like I wasn't a fan of the fictional tracks in GT6 and 5 as much. Though they really did an awesome job in sport.
Yeah, I agree. We have some great tracks. And some of them that also, like this one actually grew on me. A lot of them grew on me as I was
driving.
At first I'm like, all right.
So we got a few people pulled over. Foxtrot doesn't seem to be wanting to do any more laps.
He's good with fourth.
Same story for Mohelb. Tasmast. Got a little car show going on in turn 1 to the left there as directed.
Yeah, they do only have a minute or 2.5 minutes to go, so.
Ooh, Yeller's going big. Oh yeah, huge moment for Yeller going into the last complex.
Well, Jelber, what's the phonetic spelling of your name? Put it in the chat.
About who? Who are you asking? Oh, Mohelb.
Moljibler. What did you say the first time? I like that one.
Molinor, like Thor's hammer.
Yeah, like the hammer. Yeah.
Moljinorn. I forgot. I don't know how to say it anymore. But it's like, yeah, Mojo.
Okay, Mojo. That's easy.
Okay, Mojo, dude.
That's easy.
Yeah, that's the other thing about that banked corner. It's really difficult because the braking zone is just, especially in N600 cars, braking zone seems to, yeah, never really, it seems like you can get away with a few different braking points and just kind of adapt the way that you turn in and it comes out more or less the same. But since it's such a long straight, you definitely want to get you want to brake later and try to turn in a little bit later so you can get on the throttle earlier. Lunatic Punk has pulled over. I think he is going to be happy with that time at 28.862. A full 1.4 seconds clear of second place.
Gentry? I thought you wanted me to say Gentry. That's why I've been saying it that way.
Lunatic Punk, Jova, Sharpshooter, Foxtrot, Suickdale Street, Dunmoose, Mojelb, Sevener, Tasmast, Midnight Worm, Wolfensteiner, 69er.
Classic PSN name, you can't change.
Yeah, Yeller,
stuck with it.
Grove City, 09.
Doesn't get stuck. Wait.
Getting all the pronunciations out of the way, so we don't surprise ourselves.
Oh, Tiger Stripes left the room. What happened to him?
So what do we see here as a pattern? The Americans have been denied podium in the
Super strong after third, though.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens. All about the launch.
Yeah, it really is. And I expect... So we have... WRX is not all-wheel drive, is it? It should be.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Because usually I know the road cars are, but I don't know. Because sometimes... Well, these are road cars, so never mind.
Cars, yeah.
Well, no, it's Group 4.
Yeah, Group 3, though, but Group 4 has all-wheel drive.
Okay. So, yeah, sometimes race cars like for example, what series? Like Super GT, they have Nissan GTRs, but they're made rear-wheel drive in order to conform to the rules. But we're not flying like that here. So the Subaru, I would expect, is going to get an awesome launch, and it is starting third, Sharpshooter's car. And I believe he's the only car that is all-wheel drive.
Yeah, right.
I can check that right now because of the sweet mirrorless thing.
Yeah.
Power, right. Transmission.
There it is.
Oh, it doesn't tell us that actually.
Damn.
It should though, shouldn't it?
So close. Yeah, good luck to all our racers tonight. We're gonna have 3 races.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, because here's the thing: we have a really good, drivers kind of standing out in Lunatic Punk.
Yeah.
But sometimes if you're too fast, you can get a little complacent. So we'll see how he deals with the prospect of, driving away from everyone.
We've also seen, qualifying lap and what you can do in a race. Not always the same thing. It's a little different.
Yeah.
Other people around you.
And I definitely love the grid starts being, grid starts, not rolling starts.
It's
so
so
I can
janky
always
sometimes.
throw things for a loop.
Yeah. You'll start in a weird gear on a crazy turn or something.
Oh, so Tiger is leaving the event because his internet is not playing nice with him. Says he doesn't want to wreck anyone, so he's bowing out. Thanks for that. That's always a cool
He's a gentleman.
thing to do.
Yep,
yeah.
Yeah, well, we're just gonna wait for these boys to start the first race. We'll get into it. I'm sure they're just getting everything sorted and make sure the grid is right.
Boys and girls.
Yep.
And non-binary types.
Everything. Get ready for everything.
The guy is waving the green flag perpetually.
Yeah.
His left arm must be jacked.
That's why I was like, I should just go with that green flag.
And he has a superpower where he can change the color of the flag at will.
It's just instant.
It's a good superpower to have if you're Marshall. Because I'm looking at Mojo, that's what he wanted to sell.
Yeah.
Looking at Mojo, I could see Porta Potty. I could see this Marshall waving the green flag, telling everyone to go. He's really confused as to why
he's like, go,
no one is going.
Even though there's a yellow flag, he's waving the green flag. That was weird.
Yeah.
Breaking the game. All right, race is starting in 20 seconds. Let's get hyped.
We got 20 seconds to go before the lights go out.
We're going in.
And the tires start squealing, and hopefully not too much paint is traded. Hey.
You all ready to get this first race rolling?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fired up.
All right, here we go.
All right. Race director Melkor.
Yeah, Marga, this is that kind of Magrathea. Magrathea. That's the kind of stream that we're gonna have tonight. I'm Ordez. Nice to meet you. If anyone hasn't heard my voice or seen me before, I'm joining Dizzy Funk for this stream today.
All right.
We're gonna have some fun watching this race. Yes.
Right, here we go. The countdown. Cannot wait to see what happens off the line here. It's always fun. Right.
Some Group 4 action
Division
at
3, yep.
Mariori. Whoa.
West reverse. Grove is still going to try. Come on. You could do it.
What's going to happen off the line? Are the Canadians going to stick together, or are they going to bash into each other? Maybe they're from different provinces.
Team up, take out the Brazilian.
We're going to have American sneak through with the Subaru. Oh, no, he's a Canadian. So let's see how the Canadian launches. Great launch from the Subarus.
Ooh,
immediately
yep.
bumps himself up into second place, followed by Lunatic Punk falling back through the order into fourth place. Jova has the lead going into the first corner, and the Lamborghini followed closely by Sharpshooter.
Ooh, oh no.
Looked right into the back of his draft.
Lunatic survives, stays in fifth there.
Everyone's staying pretty tidy down the field. No big accidents to speak of as they run into turn 3, then 4. One big left.
Yep, that's left.
Onto the really tricky high-speed direction change going downhill.
Yeah, another weird one backwards. And into your favorite
Oh,
turn.
Sharpshooter getting a little grassy.
Oh, no,
oh, and Punk. What did we say earlier?
Yeah.
When you get too complacent with an awesome time, you might have a little too much confidence, and you go into the race with shaken aspirations.
And again, look how much he dropped off just from the start. So now if he doesn't gain
the start really
shaken,
shaken, it seems like.
Yeah,
he's getting himself together slowly. I can see it. He's getting
but going into the next race, if he doesn't start in first, that's another. He's going a lot of steps back and not enough forward.
Yeah.
But
as we make our way through to the last corner complex.
Oh, there he goes
Ooh,
again.
yeah.
Oh, it looks like he's lagging a little bit.
Suicidal Street has done his way through into fourth.
Ooh, 1 and 2 though. There.
And he's sandwiched between the two.
See the Canadian boys at drag racing.
Foxtrot and Lunatic has a run on him going side by side into turn 1.
Ooh,
Looks like the Corvette and the Mazda are pretty much equally matched in terms of power. and
got
he
it.
stays left and allows Lunatic to edge in and regain 4th place right behind Foxtrot. And now he has some work to do. We got 4 laps after this.
Yeah.
And it seems like he's lagging a bit, at least on my screen. So
That's
that
what I
might
was
be
saying.
part of the
Lunatic,
issues.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharpshooter and Jova are pretty much in
wiggle.
the same situation as they were from the start. So this could be a good one here. I don't know where
They were neck and neck through the
Sharpshooter's
straight
thinking
over
he
the
might
line.
pass.
That was crazy.
Seems like a good opportunity up here for Sharpshooter going into the hairpin. He looked on the inside a little bit, but he saw that.
It's a fast turn. It's hard. There you go.
Oh, there he goes on the inside.
That
Gets
was
a
really
clean
nice.
pass because Jova went a little wide from what I could tell.
Absolutely.
Can you do
Foxtrot
replay? You have
now.
broadcast controls?
You
messed
can,
with
but
those
when
yet?
I've done it in the past, the
Doesn't
game
really
has
work, right?
crashed.
Oh, I see. Yeah, let's not risk that.
Exactly. When I'm streaming, I've been hesitant to mess with
It's all good. That was a good pass. So that was you know, heads up racing right there by Sharpshooter. Oh, and
Lunatic,
4th, I see Lunatic Punk kind of phase shift into
man.
from one dimension to the next,
Oh,
and he's
no.
bumped.
Is he
Oh,
hitting
unfortunately, he's given a big
So
bump
that's
to
crazy.
Foxtrot. That was a pretty mean pass there, but now
Oh,
it seems like you let him go again,
he
and
gives
he's
it
back
back.
into 5th place. He's having a really rough time.
But
Foxtrot and Suicidal Street are doing a drag race down the start finish, going into the first corner, and it looks like the Corvette has the inside and the advantage.
Yep. Lunatic eases off.
Some really good racing so far. I like it. It's a lot of action for 3 laps.
Right?
And then going back in the field, looks like Mojo and Wolfenstein are having a little battle themselves.
Pretty close. Midnight Yoler. Battling it out. 8 and 9.
The Sharpshooter's pulling a gap. He's feeling good. He likes his Subaru. It seems like it's really stable around here. He got that pass. Part of the reason that he was able to get that pass in Jova is because as soon as he saw some of that hesitation and a little bit of the traction loss, he just kind of gunned it and was able to just get a great run. Yeah. And it is, yeah, people in the chat are talking about how it's tough racing against people with lag, and unfortunately that's one of the realities of, you know, racing online. It's just, you never know. I mean, I've had so many incidents where I've been following closely behind a guy that's in Europe or wherever, and it'll just be like a random lag bump. You know, I wouldn't mean to hit him at all, but we'll be going really close together into a braking zone, and I brake just like I always would, and it would bump off
This
track.
is crazy. Oh man, you guys see
Oh, I saw that. Damn,
Oh,
Lunatic is
Jesus.
like, yeah, that's
I
a
can't help
fitting
but
name for
crack
this
up every
race,
time
that's
I
for
see
sure.
And what you just said too happens on dedicated servers, let alone peer to peer.
Oh,
This
yeah.
car looks jacked up now because of that. That is so fucked up.
Yeah,
Funny
it's
as
weird
hell.
too because he goes from it looks like it's just one of the race-ending crashes, but then it ends up
yeah, he just
just
shoots
popping
right
him back out onto the track like nothing happened.
Yep. He's good.
This car's beat up.
That's
It's going
what I
from
mean, yeah.
it's going from turquoise to
Any shape.
junkyard. I don't know. It's nuts. There's a lot of damage, a lot of cosmetic
No.
ugliness going on.
I wonder if I see from his end what happened. Nothing.
Right? You never know. I guess not. Yeah, he's a stunt racer. He's just kind of doing his own thing. Just bringing, you know, trying to give us a little show, give us some fireworks with the sparks there.
Yeah.
That's all that is. But now it seems like he's clear.
Yeah.
Or maybe Suicidal Street and Foxtrot are just tired, and they just want to hang back and not, you know, they keep seeing the guy phase shifting out of this dimension and then popping back into the front straight like nothing happened.
Yeah, it's got to be intense for 3 laps too. Takes a lot out of you, like you're saying.
But they're gonna, yeah. But now it's a small, well, not small. Now it's a race between Foxtrot and Suicidal Street. Because Jova
Midnight doing great, holding 8th.
has gone over to 3 seconds behind Sharpshooter.
1, 2, and 3, see. See here, what, 2 more laps? Or 3? This is the 5th.
That's a slick looking WRX as well. It's got an awesome Livery on that one going. I like the blue and yellow, black. Yes. It's like the blue and black dress. Is it blue or black mostly? I would say that Subaru is mostly blue.
Yeah. The blue.
I'm going 55% blue.
Or black.
Lunatic is pulling up on Jova,
I have a gray one.
The gap is reduced to what, 1.5 seconds with 2 laps left. Seems like such a long lap, but it's really
no, yeah, right. It's a minute and a half. It's fast. Yeah, it's just a fast lap, even though it's a, like you're saying, it seems like a bigger track. Lunatic's catching up on Joe.
Yeah, Lunatic has now brought the gap down to 1.2 seconds.
Ooh, ADR caught the wall a little bit there. That's the classic. Milton's really eating it bad there, though, so far. It's pretty good. Oh, Midnight, is she going to catch up to, yeah, nice, into 7th.
And that's the other thing. I wish we could see network quality on the, like, I don't know why in lobbies they don't show, they show the network bars.
People yelling at people. It'll show, yeah, it's weird. Oh, Mojo left. What happened?
Ugh. What happened, Mojo?
Kind of messy.
Let us know in the stream chat.
Hopefully he's all right.
Yeah, so I thought, yeah, so Jova seems to be getting caught. Yeah, it's definitely down to less than a second now, and he's definitely in the slipstream. So he's got one more opportunity after this lap finishes. One lap, I mean.
Oh, no,
Let's see if he can do anything.
Here we go.
But it might get ugly because of the lag. I'm scared to stay.
It's gonna get dicey. One lap to go.
Yeah, and he's right on him with 0.5 second gap. He has a good run on him too. It seems like he's closing at 3.3.2.
Yeah, he's nice right there.
And he's staying outside.
Just needs to teleport through.
Went a good run into the first corner, but so does Jova. Jova's holding steady, not letting the pressure get to him. I'd be terrified if I was Jova. Hova. It's Hova, isn't it? Like GZ Hova, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could be. He hit that 128.9 too in his last lap, so he was really getting faster and faster.
Yeah.
Oh, touch the grass a little bit. Nice backhand. He's getting close again. Oh yeah, he got a lot of speed.
This is it. He's gonna have to go for a pass here, or
come up the hill. So a little bit.
He will have to settle for third. Side by side, going under the bridge, the back straight. Can Lunatic pull it off cleanly without wrecking him into the next dimension? Yeah, he slots back in a third.
Oof.
Seemed like he had somewhat of a chance, but decided not to push the issue.
Interesting.
So that was nice of him. Still realizes there's 2 more races to go after this.
Oh,
he's getting a little slidey there.
Or not, we don't know.
And that goes the second opportunity.
He got it to second.
Oh, how did that happen? Did he get second? Whoa, going down the line, he gets it by 0.1 seconds. 0.191 seconds at the line, and Lunatic secures second place. I didn't think he had it.
Yeah,
that was really surprising. It looked like, I had to go back and look at that, but it looked like Hova had a bad last corner.
Midnight the Great Man, she made up a couple spots there. Chilling in 7th.
Yeah.
Yoler.
Thanks for the show, man. That was a good one.
It's a sharpshooter, man. Must have something beyond here that shouldn't be, but it's all good.
Congrats to the winner, sharpshooter. as predicted, got a really good launch. But he didn't win. He didn't get the win from the start, and he still had to battle it out with Lamborghini. And he took his time, was patient, and got that pass at the time he had the opportunity. And that was just some textbook driving by his part.
Absolutely.
Really well done. So that wraps up the first race.
Yeah, again, I'm just gonna get the points in real quick. We'll get to the next one here. Joe, third stuff. It's right down to the wire.
So Mojo says he doesn't want to continue racing. He was having some sort of issue, and we're trying to get him to come back. Said the lobby was bugged. Oh no, he just said he was going to rejoin. So they just want him back so he can get the next race started in a timely manner.
It's true.
Is there a big clicking noise when I mute myself?
So, yeah, it's like a snap.
Oh, okay. I'll do it the nicer way next time.
It's all good. That was going to sharpshooter. We're going to see what happens here. Again, Lunatic now in second. Started in first last time and dropped, to 7th or something? Came all the way back to second? It's crazy.
Yeah, that was really strong. Weave through the field. With some scary moments, it was like a haunted house for some people, but for him, he was just chilling. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's all fine on my end.
Yeah.
And that is a beautiful... I just noticed how awesome the gradient is on that Aston Martin belonging to Foxtrot. It's a beautiful livery.
Hey guys, can you all hear me by any chance?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, Discord is acting up, and half the racers are unable to hear the race director. So just wanted to check. So I will be directing via chat, and we will start the next one in about 30 seconds.
Sounds good to us. We're ready.
Cool. Thanks.
Yep. Freaking Discord. It's always something. If it's not like GTS servers, it's that. But it's all good. Make it work.
Maybe, what's an idea is maybe doing race direction on YouTube or Twitch, like a dedicated stream just for direction.
Yeah, I mean, usually we don't have an issue with this. For how often we do it, happens pretty rare. This is the first time something like this has happened where like half the people couldn't hear or something like that.
Oh, right,
So,
yeah. I'm sure there are ways around it. I'm sure Discord can handle it, but just in case, there's always good, it's always good to have like a little backup idea. Backup source in case things go wrong. Or we could just call each other on the phone, party chat. And do a party line.
Like you said, they could tune into the stream even though there's a slight delay and still kind of know what's going on there. But, alright so far. Get race 2 and 3 going. And some King of the Carts. Did you do King of the Carts yesterday?
Nah, I had to leave. How was that though?
Oh, it's always crazy. It never fails.
Yeah, racing carts on full circuits is pretty interesting.
Yeah, we do ridiculous on purpose. We do like full boost, full slipstream.
Yeah, for sure.
Just go at it. I feel like it's a cool way to like let off some steam after you did some serious racing. All right, here we go.
Second race on tap.
And also, you've seen sometimes, the way the carts react to some of the strips and things. They'll launch so high in the air. That's some of the funniest stuff. Or on, like, Willow Springs tracks and stuff when they hit those little dirt ramps.
All right.
Gonna launch. So here we go. Lunatic. Can he hold it together? He's going to get passed up by all these guys. And Sharpshooter, who was out before, is just going to be even more out now, right?
All right.
Here he goes.
There he goes. Race has started, and the Subaru is off to a huge lead right from the start. But the Lamborghini isn't too far behind. as they go into the first corner. There's a big bunching together of around fifth.
Whoa.
There was a lot of action going on in the middle of the pack.
If there's any penalties
But
there,
everyone
yeah,
seems to slot their way through okay.
they survived.
Lunatic's fallen back to fourth.
But not as bad as last race. Oh, sixth. That's
Nah.
it. Like, boom.
Last place was pretty good at the start. As far as what though?
He went back to seventh, I was saying.
Oh yeah, for Lunatic. Oh, Suicidal's almost lost it again. This guy's like Teflon. He's really good at keeping his car on track with all this stuff going on around him. So kudos to that. Good stuff.
Oh, I like it. Slide.
Chova is right there. He doesn't want to let the same thing happen last race. Maybe he wants to return the favor.
Sure, the nice defensive line underneath.
Foxtrot is in third. Let's see what he can do. He's in Aston Martin, the purple gradient white going into the back.
These
really
guys
cool on
couldn't
this
tune
track.
last series, and they can this series, so
Right.
might be a big difference for some.
Wolfensteiner's showing better promise in this race, and fourth in Aston Martin as well. Ooh, and there goes the Corvette going sideways a little bit, and Lunatic Punks is well off track.
Let's see, is he really, or will he teleport?
Yeah,
back?
he's actually off track. It's not lag.
Yeah, no.
And he's falling back to 10th
Confirmed.
place.
Confirmed. Yeah, man. Foxtrot in third.
And he's got a lot of cars directly in front of him too.
Thomas in fifth. Lined up quite a bit.
The gap between all of the top three is pretty similar.
Yeah.
Jova to Foxtrot is a little bit more substantial.
They definitely settled down a lot quicker this race than the first
Oh,
race
yeah.
as well.
We're on the second lap already, and it's already it's pretty well spread out. Yeah, parade going on here.
Check out the back a little bit here. Six, 7, 8.
Yeah, this is a
Pretty
huge
close.
gathering
The
back.
teammates,
So
6
Lunatics
and
are the
7.
weave past. Yeah, let's probably just stick with
Whoa,
Lunatics for a little. Oh, someone went
that-
off track.
He is good.
Lunatics trying to
That was sick.
doing even better than last time. Maybe he wants to go from 10th to second again, or 10th to first, unless something catastrophic.
Yeah, right. Lunatic, like you
Maybe
said,
the leaders
back to
have
sixth.
something going on. Ooh, and Midnight Worm has
Mhm.
a little something for him going into
Gotta
the
put the pressure on.
S. Good pressure from him, keeping Lunatic Punk honest as he rolls up onto the Mustang's rear end. Going into the last corner, onto the back straight. Good exit. Looks like he's going to get a good run. Good enough of a run on the Mustang to get onto the inside there.
Right on him. So he's
There he goes onto the
Just lets
inside.
him
Mustang not protesting too much, but they
Oh.
are side by side
go.
still. A
Maybe he
little
didn't have
bump.
his radar. Didn't seem like he even realized.
Oh, and the Mustang slots back. Seems like he won't be too happy about that. Yeah, because he's gone and back. It was Yeller. That's back in 8th. And then, yeah, Lunatic Punk now in 5th. So 10 and
Yep.
5th in like one lap, or 1.5 laps. Something crazy. He's just rubber banding through these races rather.
Yeah, right.
And Domus, strong showing in 3rd. What happened to Jova? Oh, he's gone off track at the hairpin again, and an issue for him
Wow.
is that hairpin. It seems to be haunting him. So,
Wow. Lunatic gonna get the 4th.
and that allows, Lunatic to get into 4th. Well, so far, looks like they're having a track race
Oh
on
yeah.
the back straight. And Lamborghini is no slouch when it comes to straight line speed, so we'll see how it goes. Going into the S, yeah, and he concedes a position.
That was clean,
Unfortunate for Hova. I keep changing from Jova to Hova. I'm gonna keep
Hova?
doing that. Hova. Nah, it's Jova. It has to be Jova. It's like Java. It's like coffee. He's a coffee fan or something.
though. Canadian coffee.
Some Tim Hortons.
Oh, Lunatic.
Whoa.
Tapped the wall there.
Whoa,
Killed
Midnight
a lot
Worm
of
is
speed.
3 wide going
Yeah,
down the front straight. That was awesome.
Oh, into 4th. Just killing it.
Nice.
Way to
Midnight.
capitalize. Yeah, that
I
was
like
big.
it, man. That was strong. And the Aston Martins are killing it this race.
Absolutely. Who'd
Are
have
they?
thought?
Wait,
Group
this
4,
one
man.
is. It's just Midnight Worm, because who else fell back? Where's the other one that was up there? Oh, no, Foxtrot.
No,
Yeah, they're all
Foxtrot's
killing
in
it.
Yeah.
My
3 and
dogs
4.
are really happy with what
They're
he's
getting
doing.
hype, yeah. Got some more, yeah.
Okay, Thomas, I'm really impressed, man. Good job getting second place
Right?
in that Martini livery.
Let's
Let's see if you can hold it with 3 laps to go, or 2.5 laps, for being sticklers. Nice. Midnight Worm, Jova, Lunatic Punk,
Ooh.
a trifecta of funk.
There you go. Yeah, like you're saying too, Joe just keeps getting killed by that turn.
Jova getting past. Same like he did last time.
Again, yeah, exactly. Nope. Inside, outside.
But this time he has the better position. He's going to go to the S. Well ahead of Lunatic.
Man, Lunatic though is pushing it the whole
LP.
time.
Oh, a cheeky maneuver on the inside. Is he going to hold it? No, he gives a huge bump. But Jova luckily is able to hold on to the track.
Yola gets back
and
in
there he goes. LP's gone back to 7th. And Yeller's gotten his revenge. Getting that pass on Lunatic when he's had his misfortune.
Yeah.
This is just an insane back and forth.
Bit it into the pit. That would have been crazy funny.
Oh yeah, I've definitely had that happen.
Yeah.
Not nice. Doesn't feel good.
No, you're like, well,
Midnight Worm. He's like the worm that all these birds are chasing, man. This place is a hot one right now. Because the gap between Foxtrot and Midnight is a substantial one, 6 seconds, 7 seconds almost. So yeah, this is a battle for 4th that we're really seeing.
Oh, yeah.
2 laps.
Ooh, super close.
Although Foxtrot is steadily catching Domus.
Oh, love tap.
Yeah, I'm really liking this battle for 4th. This is pretty interesting. Jova's now up in the lead of the pack.
Yeah,
Yeller
2 more laps.
sliding in behind. They're all going in through the S's. Nice and tidy, but wow.
Crazy.
So now we got a little. So it seems like Midnight Worm and Jova are gonna go at it. Yeah, and then Yeller's.
Wow. No, look how close they get. So
Yeller
close
and
as they
LP.
come into the straight.
Wow. It's like they're in go-karts. This is awesome.
That was pack of 4.
LP, just like the situation repeats itself. Oh, big bump from Midnight Worm.
Yeah,
Comes into the rear of Jova, sends them off track, and the party has been pooped. Unfortunately, the battle for 4th has turned from a 4-way battle into a 2-way between Yeller and LP. Mustang versus Mazda. He's flashing his lights for some reason. Yeller's telling him, "Hey,
that's a
I have lights.
warrior. You know, they're going hard on their analog stick.
I have lights." Yeah, that was good of Midnight Worm.
Yeah. It's always.
Because she waited, right?
Yep.
Someone in the chat said that. That's who we were talking about, right? Midnight Worm went into the back. Oh, yes. I'm just retracing my steps in my mind, making sure we're on top of this unfolding of events. LP
Shooter man has just been cruising. It's gonna hit.
LP has his podium position, going from 10th to 3rd with 1 lap to go.
It's crazy, yeah. You got pole position to start, finish 2nd, now finish 3rd.
All the while, Sharpshooter has no idea what's going on behind him, and he doesn't care because he is leading this race.
Yeah.
Could be a 2 for 2.
Foxtrot now is trying to hold off Jova and Midnight.
The number 21 car, showing strong at the track in Italy or wherever this fake track is supposed to be.
Yeah, that Subi is fast off the line, that's for sure. Like you said, only all-wheel drive we have out here, right?
Mm-hmm. Foxtrot. Ah, that's the missing puzzle piece. Yeah, Foxtrot's falling back to 6th. So the Aston Martins are having a tough second part of their race.
They were killing it for a second there.
Yeah.
But 7 laps is a long time.
And as we look down the field for the last lap,
Man, that's
everything
really
seems to
killing
have
him.
settled. The gaps have increased, except for the battle for 5th is still pretty hot. There's a chance that Foxtrot could get a little look at 5th with a few corners left to go. Let's see if the Aston can do anything.
There goes Sharpshooter
against this Lambo. Good job, Sharpshooter. Foxtrot. Oh, going for a pass. A naughty one, too. That was a huge inside bump from Foxtrot into Jova. That was pretty naughty. And not conceding the position either.
Yeah.
Into 5th. With Midnight Worm falling right behind Jova. Whoa, did he catch that? I didn't actually. Yeah, you did see that.
Alright, Sharpshooter is looking for the clean sweep. For that clean sweep, we're gonna do one more. 0-10 here.
Yeah, that first race was good, but I think I enjoyed the second race so far better.
Yeah, it's interesting. They were exciting at different parts. We'll see how the third one goes.
Once everyone kind of had to lay the land and have that experience of the first race out of the way, they were able to kind of pick their battles a little more in this race, which was fun to watch.
Second there, Thomas gets now. He's third place for the night, as you can see. Super close there. 22, 21, 20, 18, 18. So
yeah.
After Sharpshooter, anything can happen, basically. And Lunatic, who keeps getting beat off the line, is just coming back to hold it down. It's making a big difference.
Yeah, the start is just it's a given that the WRX is going to launch hard, so they really got to focus on, and this is a tough thing to suggest because it's not like everyone's a teammate, but if everyone kind of tries to stay more or less clean for the first couple laps, then everyone will have a better shot at kind of catching or keeping Sharpshooter within shooting distance,
Exactly, yep. Them battling behind them is perfect for him.
Yeah, exactly. So, but it's a weird thing to do because every once in a while I'll think that in my own head, just like why are we battling so hard? Like first place is running away. Why don't we work together for a little while? But it's such a weird thing to communicate sometimes.
Absolutely, it's every man for himself, but yeah.
Everyone tends to get it if it's an endurance race, but these are sprint races too. So
yep. All right. Start the race pretty soon, I think.
Yep, we got 20 seconds till race start. Just a heads up, guys, if you're ready.
Beautiful.
Sweet.
Yep. Race number 3. We'll see how it happens. Can Sharpshooter
and to do a little promotion of the other races, there are endurance races every Sunday too, which are pretty awesome.
Yep, you can see right here. We'll do Mount P this weekend, or Sunday, I should say. Group 3, 20 laps. All the same other rules as our other endurance races. That's going to be fun. And tomorrow we got the EU Division 1, Friday EU Division 2. And all right, we're going to start this race. So if you like this track, we're going to see some more of it. Here we go. Third and final race. Agura West. And
everyone's ready to go to get into this last race and seek their justice or revenge or whatever it is they're looking for.
already. They're
Hopefully it doesn't get
focused.
too bloody out there.
Eye of La Tigre.
Domas is starting second. See how he handles the pressure.
Yeah, it's gonna get a good launch.
Decent
That fourth
launch
is
from
good,
the Porsche. Joe is right in the third already, and the Aston Martin splitting the
Yeah. Oof.
Canadian and the Brazilian going into the first corner. Pretty tidy so far, not too much commotion going on. Sharpshooter's got a clean runaway in the beginning. Lunatic Punk trying to shake Yeller. He has him on the outside going into this tight left. He's still there? No, he's plotted back in a fifth.
Some brake checks.
And LP has Jova in his sights right on the back bumper of Jova. He's swinging down into the really quick downhill left, right. Into the hairpin.
Bank.
Ooh, it looks like Domus is right there too. Oh, big bump from LP, and Jova has to do a counter steer to stay on traction, but then Yeller is right next to him. Again, that Mustang is just buzzing away at his... Every time Lunatic has a moment, it seems like the Mustang's right there.
Neck and neck, yeah. Ooh, and it gets right in front there. Nice.
Ooh, yeah, it was a really nice pass from Yeller.
Yeah.
That was awesome. And I think Lunatic kind of accommodated it a little bit to make sure they got out of that okay.
Ooh, Wolfenstein.
And the Corvette, his teammate, is it? They have similar
that's
liveries.
nice. They're the same liveries, right?
Let's see how the teammates play together.
Both in that American muscle.
Ooh, there they go, side by side, the Corvette and the Mazda.
Ooh,
LP has the advantageous position on the inside. And looks like Suicidal Street has backed off a tiny bit. Domus is holding second. Another impressive couple laps so far. Jova is going to be applying liberal amounts of pressure very soon, though. This is going to be an interesting fight for the podium, or for second place. Lunatic has gotten around Yeller.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it almost looks super solid, man. He had an okay first race, and then obviously he's just killing it.
Yeah. Yeller flashing his lights again. Letting everyone know that his lights are yellow.
Yeah, this guy got covers. What's up?
Looks like Suicidal.
Foxtrot's trying to come back there in seventh.
Losing some ground on him.
Oh, real inside. These guys are super lined up all the way 1, 2. I mean, they're all
that was a cool shot.
Wow.
Yeah, it's becoming a tight field up in the first. Or, well, from second to fourth, it's becoming tighter and tighter. It could be a... Oh, shouldn't speak too soon. It looked like it was going to be a big bump for Jova, but that was kind of... That would have been a bumper if it was repeating the last race, but it seems like everything's okay.
Yeah.
And they go into...
Man, super close.
The armpit. That's what I would call this part of the track.
All right, I see that. I'll buy that.
Yeah. Oh, Jova has been wiped out. That was a full wipe out. That was a reverse 180 into the concrete barrier.
Ooh, hopefully he's being safe there and getting back on.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. But he has put his foot back down, and he's not going to go down without a fight.
It's
good on him.
First half of the race.
Yeah.
You want to get some points.
That's always respectable when you have such a disappointing, accident like that someone else caused, and you just continue, you put your head down and just get on with the result, try to finish off strong in the points.
Yeah, from my angle, I couldn't really see I only saw him shoot off the track.
Yeah. I didn't get to see too much of the, I
saw
straight.
LP. He just shot off.
Looked like it went into the side of him. Domus. Hey, Sharpshooter isn't running away with it much this race.
No, they've been pretty close a couple times.
Ooh, looks like there's somebody going sideways in the last corner. Oh yeah, it's Wolfensteiner. Oh, he's parked. I thought he was gonna park.
That was it.
Maybe he dropped a drink.
Could happen. Is a bee in his car, maybe?
Maybe his cat jumped on his lap, you know? Sim racing, you just gotta consider it all. You don't know what.
You should be like, no, that shouldn't mess you up too bad. It's your cat.
What, a cat? Oh,
yeah, but it's your cat. It's not like...
My cat would be digging in my freaking
Yeah,
thighs.
that's different. You'd be like, ah.
Ooh, sharpshooter went off track a little bit. Getting a little confident.
He's bored. He's just trying to make it interesting.
Yeah, right before the hairpin went off into the grass a little bit. And Lunatic Punk is on Damas.
Damn, Foxtrot 4th is pretty good. Yeah, Damas, here we go. He's got to hold him off.
Ooh, he's looking back and forth through the S. Can't find a position of opportunity until he goes into the... Oh, no, that didn't happen there either. I thought he was going to go for a pass going into that left.
Yeah, no opportunity.
But the order stays the same as they line up for lap 5, the beginning of lap 5 of 7 in the final race of the Division 3 event for GTRSL.
Week 1, baby.
GTSRL. Not the name. I'm a little dyslexic sometimes.
Nah, I'm with numbers. Two-digit numbers mess me up.
Lunatic's getting a look
Foxtrot's trying
on the inside.
to 4th there.
Noticed LP likes to look a lot. He goes to the inside, gets a look in front of him, goes to the outside, gets another look.
Could just be
He's
lag.
Constantly. Could be lag, but could be just some awesome racing tactics, some intimidation tactics by the Brazilian. Yeah, probably lag. Oh well, that was definitely lag there.
Yeah.
When he's like, yeah,
lag.
completely going back and forth. But he is, yeah.
He has great lateral movement. Oh yeah, here we go.
He just seems to be setting his lineup like he wants to make a pass every single time, but he doesn't have the launch. That came in surprising how it has good straight line speed on exit. I guess it has pretty good low end.
It's fast and straight.
And look, sharpshooter. The gap to sharpshooter is decreased to 1.2 seconds. Thomas is using the pressure from LP into his actual advantage. He's going faster, so.
Catapult.
Whoa, here goes side by side into the last corner. But
I think he was going to go for it there again.
Thought it was.
Yeah.
You know, these camera angles are deceptive. It looks like it's side by side. It's not. I got to actually pay more attention to the radar. That's what's really good.
The depth. The depth perception.
And he's pulling on his side. They're side by side down the front straight, going into lap 6. Looks like LP has this one done. He gets around Damas, who's put up an awesome fight.
Foxtrot. Ooh.
Are we going to get a battle for first?
Oh, he hit the vet.
Oh. Foxtrot, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
He pulls over this time.
Ooh, and another one hits.
Whoa, no, don't pull. He just stopped at the track. Don't do that.
Yeah, that was bad. That was a. He was waiting for him at the side of the road. It threw.
Man, that threw Jova off.
Another jab at. That's some revenge. Let the stewards give the.
This will be fun.
You don't have to do it on track.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, if you're gonna pull over, pull off.
Unless it was accidentally. Yeah.
Still, I'm just saying, if you're still, if you're gonna pull over, don't stop on.
That was it looked a little heated.
Yeah.
So LP is
stop on this track
within a second of sharpshooter as they finish off lap 6, going into the final lap. Are we going to see some fireworks? I think we are. This is going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, he's going to have a whole nother lap, so again, he's already right there.
Sharpshooter isn't as sharp as he was in the first 2 races. Maybe he's tired of winning.
This is it. First
is that even possible? We're about to find out.
Yeah. It's just playing.
We're about to find out. He's got a decent little run, but Sharpshooter got a better one. Maintains the gap of 0.5 seconds. Going into turn 1, LP has more speed, but I don't think it's going to be enough to do anything in this first sector here.
It is funny that the sedans are just crushing.
Yeah, true.
4 doors. That's the way to go.
Saloons, if you're British.
Yeah. It's close. let's go. Let's see. This is gonna be big here going into the.
Oh, using all the track and then some. LP has gone wide into the mini straight right before the hairpin. Still, the gap is similar, 0.5, 0.3, 0.2. What was that?
Man, the sparks. This is it. The lag. We don't know what happens.
That lag.
Roll the dice. No.
Oh, big one. Big moment. That's it. Sharpshooter. Well, I have no idea what's happening.
Sharpshooter still.
This lag is ridiculous. Are they stopped on track?
Holy shit.
Are we gonna have a completely?
What the fuck?
Is Damas gonna win? What's going on?
No, Sharpshooter's
No, Sharpshooter's way ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just Lunatic.
But a Lunatic is just going everywhere.
Oh wow.
Man, for that to happen too at the last. All right, so
And Damas doesn't know what to do. He's like, okay, bro, should I pass you? I don't know if I'm gonna get scooped up by this hurricane of car
Damas gets second.
or tornado of cars. Tasmanian double finish for this guy.
He legit had to stop. He was like, whoa. Oh man, that was crazy.
Wow, and his cars. We like to race clean, but the cars almost has so much damage.
Look at that thing. Jesus, every side of it is scraped, like.
Yeah.
It's impressive. Midnight 5th, good stuff to her again. Nova, Wolf.
Somehow all the glass on the car is just
Man, that was wild. That was a wacky race, man. We had stopping in the track.
Yeah, I thought that it was a huge accident that was gonna stop Sharpshooter and LP, but luckily it didn't play out that way. It wasn't as dramatic as I feared, but good. That was a clean sweep by.
Clean sweep for sure.
Yeah, awesome Sharpshooter. That was really good, and didn't see it coming. As far as qualifying was going, it didn't seem like
Midnight too, man.
It was gonna ship out this way, but it didn't shape out rather. Awesome results from everyone. Those 3 races, everyone kind of had their moment to shine. That was good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeller got his 4th. Unfortunately, Suicidal Street fell back to 9th. Jova did a good job to recover to 6th. Hats off to Jova for keeping in the race and doing his best. And even though he had so many incidents in these 3 races.
This is going to be intense. This is why we're all here. King of the carts. But good, again, like you said, good stuff to Sharpshooter, man. First place for tonight. Lunatic there, getting 2nd. Thomas 3rd. Joe 4th, as you guys can see going down. So.
And that does it for Division 3 GTSRL as far as the racing goes.
Just carts. Just got one more race for you guys and girls. I think we're almost done.
What's the next race that's coming up?
You're not going to race? It's tradition for the commentators.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Talking to this.
Talking to Wardez.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to race without any sound. Which is cool because I used to do that all the time.
It's a kill or be killed world. King of the carts.
Oh, yeah. That's the other thing about using a wheel. I have to change my degrees of rotation because it's impossible. Unless they fixed it. I actually haven't tried a carts in a long time. So maybe they fixed it. Let me see. Unfortunately, it changes it.
You boys ready for some card action?
I think so. Is everybody ready up? Is Foxtrot ready up?
Let's see.
Nah, he's not ready up. What is he doing?
Yeah, they haven't fixed it. Still at the lowest degrees of rotation possible. So I can fix it, though. I just have to change it every single time. Every time I have to change my degrees of rotation every time this race starts because it unfortunately resets it every single time as well.
Yep. All right, now everybody's ready. Oh wait, no.
Wait,
Foxtrot's still not. I guess Foxtrot's not ready. So.
Is tuning prohibited, or should I increase my
No,
gearing?
no. I think your tuning is necessary.
Yeah.
Again, this is to be the king of the north. You know, one true king.
King of the North.
Whatever you got to do.
All right. Oh, I can't change the transmission, can I? I can.
Hurry up. You can't? Wait, are you entered? No.
No, I had to change my tuning. I had to change my gearing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can change the trans. Oh, now Wolf. It's like when one person readies up. Oh, who's not in now? Fox and Wolf. All right, Wolf's not in. It's not our fault. Here we go. Cards. Bloodthirsty animals, everybody in here.
Yo, yo, yo. This is your boy Wardez coming from the kart field. I'm about to teach these guys what it's like to race against a freaking dude in a yellow racing suit.
It's a good tactic.
Burning out in first gear, yeah, second, third. Changing my degrees of rotation to 1080.
You want to stay in like 4th, 5th place. Well, Jove is in 12th place for me, but he's like way up here. What's that? That's a cool glitch.
Whoa, we got a few people going off track into the grass right away. 3 laps.
Yep. Oh.
It's a long track for 3 laps.
That's what makes it crazy. You could go off right here and still win.
Whoa, Yeller. Nice.
Oh yeah, I know the strats beast. I've been watching you win like 20 times in a row.
Whoa, man, this thing jumps over curbs pretty well. It's not too bad. I was expecting
man, Midnight.
more hesitation.
I know she wants to win. She'd be our second.
Oh, shit.
She just said nah.
We're good on cursing or what? Can I let it rip?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Well.
It's mature audiences only. Sharpshooter, man, he's still trying. He's like, listen, I'm clean sweeping this whole thing. Jove, I'm seeing in 12th place. I don't know how that's gonna work. Ooh, it's getting dicey, man. I don't know how nobody crashed right there. That was crazy. Midnight is holding it together. Oh yeah.
Haha! Whoa, Sharpshooter's gone.
Yeah.
Going in the last corner.
Peanut.
Oh, there's Genesis and his Irish self.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
Oh, right into that yellow barrier. That was not nice. So definitely a concussion. I wouldn't race for a good few months after that one.
No. Trying
to get into the slipstream, tucking in. Keep the RPMs up.
Man, Feynor. Clean.
Woo,
careful.
That was close.
Genesis.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now Joe was in the right position. Okay. He just had to do a lap. Oops, somebody else. But they can easily come back. She's battling with Goat now. Yeah. Oz won last night. Killed it. He's a multiple-time champion as well.
Halfway through lap 2.
Oh yeah, starts to get intense. Fenor's holding it down, man. He's our 3-time Queen of the Cards champion.
Ah, dude, I lost it.
It's not over.
Wow.
Oh, Goat. There he is. I know he wants this win bad too. Flying through the S's. Gonna come up on our last lap. If it was a 2-lap race, who would win? Oh man, Venor and Goat. So watch that wall coming up to the end here. Oh, Venor would have won. Oh man, Goat Somebody gave a nice love tap to Joe there. Man, Benor is killing it. It's making me worried. Oh no, go way off into the wall. He's gonna be done. Joe off into the wall. He's done. Lanachon now.
Oh, he jumped out of the room. Or jumped out of the race.
That's it. It's done. Rage quitting in this is expected. Yeller's off. Midnight and Pith, she's going to try to come back and snipe this at the last minute. She could easily do it. She's not far back at all.
What the hell?
Oh, yep.
Suicidal.
Yoler, we're down to only a few brave souls left. Still chasing the crown. Man, Fenor is really holding these guys back. Oh, it's very risky. Took the bump from Lanachon. Back into first. This is the last lap. The sharpshooter and Midnight gonna catch up. Oh, she goes wide. Hang with the boys here at the front. Fedor. Oh, is Fedor gonna be able to do it? Genesis has the boost. Fedor, can you do the block? He's got it. Oh,
nice.
Fedor, the 4-time Queen of the Cards champion. What a murderer. Genesis, sharpshooter, none of it matters. Only the king matters. The queen, so hype. Unbelievable. Too good, too good. Always love to see that. Awesome stuff. All right, guys. Again, as you can see, tomorrow we'll be back on the full track there for Division 1 in the EU. It'll be 5 laps there, 3 races, and 600 again. So I'm interested to see if we're going to see the same McLaren Fest and all that as we did on Monday. And then Friday we'll be on the East Circuit reverse 7 laps on that Group B again. So same thing. I wonder if we're going to see a lot of focuses and.
That was really fun. I was happy to come in and help out with stream.
No, man, thank you so much. Definitely,
was really fun.
To have you back, obviously.
Yeah, I'll do it again sometime.
Can't wait to see you on the track too. It's gonna be.
Yeah, it should be fun. I might be on tomorrow.
Awesome.
We'll see how it goes.
Awesome. Thank you everybody for coming out. Thank Lana for hosting, Melkor for doing some race.
Yeah, thanks to the organization and congrats to the winners and all of that.
Sharpshooter, man, clean sweeping. That was beautiful. So. Good stuff all around. I think we can wrap it up, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Take care.
Yep. Let's go.